For whatever reason in this save, no matter what happens, there's one thing that we can always be sure of. I will get injuries to key players at really shit times. Let's have a look at it. This is Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. I hit the wrong button. Now, I'm trying to remember, also, hello. It's been a few days since I actually recorded the last two episodes, so I don't fully remember now. Was it the 5-1 Derby game? I think it was, fun enough. And the run has continued. We beat Fulham 2-1 in the Cup. Chang Hyuk got a goal in the 7 minutes. Stefan Diabate got a goal in the 59th. They got one back in the 95th. Was never concerned. Yeah, this game wasn't ever concerned, but the scoreline, it makes it look very, very different. Lesueur got the goal to open up the scoring for us. Villegas got one. Warren Jones scored one. That's made it 3-0. They made it 3-1. We got a goal in the 8th minute to make it 4-1. They scored the other two in stoppage time, basically. Again, never really in doubt, as much as the scoreline doesn't reflect it. However, what did happen is we lost Daniel Norris in this game. He is out for the whole month of January now. And Vaz played in goals. Just want to double check. He's out for between 12 days and 4 weeks. Yeah, so we're not seeing him till February. That's a kick in the stones. We then went on and beat Newcastle 2-1. A goal from Warren Jones and Antonio Villegas gave us a lead before they pulled one back on 64 minutes. And then we had a comfortable 2-0 win over Brentford with a goal from Warren Jones and Alexander Malkov. Warren Jones banging in the goals regularly. Out injured. Probably for the whole of January. Great. But other things did happen as well. But let's do the teams list first and then I'll go through what else has happened. So in goals today will be Pinheiro. He is our only goalkeeper. Gomez, Laskowski, Estrada, and Aina make up our back four. Marin and Malkov are two defensive mids with Lesueur, Villegas, Derry as our attacking mids, and Rakoba leading the line up front. In terms of stuff that has happened, so we offered Malkov and Warren Jones, both of them, new deals. We offered Malkov an extra year on his contract, so given an extra year, extending it by a year, and a pay rise to try and ward off Newcastle. And with Warren Jones, I think we offered him an extra 2 years and tried to ward off West Ham. Both players have agreed new contracts. He's now on £200,000 a week until 2041. Jones is on £400,000 a week until 2041. It's a lot of money for him, granted, but I just can't deny the fact he is an out-and-out goal scorer for us. And I kind of love him. That was look for players. In terms of things that were actually quite amazing, Leo Lesueur won World Footballer of the Year and the World Player of the Year. Do not know what the difference is, but they are two separate awards. I checked. He was also the French Player of the Year. Laskowski made the World Team of the Year, with Lesueur and Villegas making that 11. Chang Hyuk made the Asian, not made it, he was the Asian Young Player of the Year, and he dedicated his award to me, which was awesome. And Estrada made the North American World 11 of the Year. So our players are getting recognition for how good they are. And you know what? I can't really argue with that. So that's our lineup for today. Let's fucking go. There was a goalkeeper I was going to make a move for. He is at Real Madrid. He was like 35, I think. We actually initially put in a loan, and they were like, look, we're not accepting that, but if an offer suitable, we might talk again. And I was like, no, fair enough. He was only valued like 20 million. I didn't really want to pay that for him, but he would, on paper, be a step up for the keepers we had. He would definitely fit a hole to the end of the season, so I really did want him on loan. So we went to try and make a move from in January, because this was before the window opened. They now value him at 200 million, so he is now out of my fucking reach, which is a pain in the tits. So I am hunting for a goalkeeper now. It's a case of, do we just bring in a backup on loan and go with Pinheiro, even though we told him we'd sell him, or do we sell him still and bring in another one? We're bringing 2 goalkeepers in this window. Or do we try and get through with just the one until the end of January? I'm not sure. I am not sure. We are taking on Nottingham Forest today, and this is a game that, if we continue the way we've been playing, should be a nice and comfortable victory. In slightly other news, so I've spoke, if you've watched this series from like first episode to now, then you'll know I spoke about having no real idea on how to end the series or what to do after. Now, I've asked for people, anyone who's watching, to leave suggestions on games you want to see me play, or if you want to keep on seeing me play Football Manager, what you would suggest, what type of things you want to see after this is done, because I'm not just going to do Journeyman straight into another Journeyman. I just don't think that kind of works. And also said repeatedly, like, I've no idea how to end this series. Now, in my head, I do have a kind of firm idea of where I want to end it, in terms of at what club, if possible. But when we'll maybe make that move, I don't really know. I am very conscious of the fact that this is just shy of 150 episodes, or I think by the end of this week, if you watched it on the week it's released, I think this is like episode 140. It's between episode 145 and 150. I can't remember exactly. So like we're piling up episodes in this. Now, granted, we haven't been very successful, which is a completely different thing. Like, in terms of choice, not being successful, I actually think on paper we've been quite very successful, but that's not the point. So it's more thing, well, how many more seasons do we go through? Do I start just running, and I mean running, through seasons and not showing as much as I do during the season? That's a possibility. The only issue I have with that is genuine time constraints of myself. You know, I work a full-time job. I stream like 4 times a week over on Twitch, and I'm making these contents while trying to, you know, get everything in time-wise. And I'm not complaining about it. Like, I genuinely love doing it, but it is not as easy for me to maybe get through a season as quick as I would like, just purely down to time. So, in general, I don't know how long to keep the series running, but I know what club I'd like to end it at. And that's not Arsenal. But yeah. But once we are done with this, I do have an idea pretty firmly in my mind of what we will do after this. I haven't fully decided if I'm going to do another Football Manager save every day of the week, or if I'm going to do a Football Manager save 3 days of the week with something else on the Tuesday, Thursday type thing. But I have a firmish idea of what I want to do. It will be a 1 club save, but it's just trying to decide on which club. That's where the difficulty lies. The other thing that difficulty lies for me is that I'm an idiot and I keep all leagues up at all times. Even the ones I'm not going to be managing in, signing players from, or whatever, I just keep running in the background. So to do that for a 1 club save, I know is absolutely bonkers. I just don't know what leagues to add at the beginning, and then I know you can bring like them in and out. You can add leagues, take leagues away. I generally don't know how to do that, but I can find that out in seconds. But I don't know if maybe that's something I'm going to need to do. But I do have an idea for like a 1 club save, and the end goal of that would be a league title in the top division with whatever club that ends up being. If we even make it that far, but that's the plan for that. So we are kind of set for when this Journeyman series ends. Do I think it'll be an immediate, like, say this stops on a Friday, the new series starts on Monday? I'm not sure that'll definitely be the case, because I kind of want to do an intro video. Is that what I want to call it? Billy going out maybe the background of whatever club it is I'm going to do. I just think that'd be kind of good to do, good to see, just get a bit more history, even knowledge on the club, just maybe get a bit more invested before actually just playing the games. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll definitely, there might be a week or two break in between just to give me time to do that. But yeah, that's where we're heading. If you think this is a good idea, let me know in the comments below. Please, and that's not me like saying it for anyone. Like, I genuinely want to know your guys' opinion. You can join the Discord and tell me on Discord, or leave comments below. Like, either way, genuinely is fine with me. I would love to hear your feedback. And I genuinely want to hear your feedback on what you think of this series, how I've done it, what you think I could do better, what you think I don't maybe need to do that I've maybe done during the series. You know, it is the first time I've ever done Football Manager Save on YouTube. It is the first time, if you look at any of the other games I've played, I've even done a game like this on YouTube. So, like, any constructive criticism and any positive feedback or any ways I can make the videos that you're watching better, let me know. Like, I want to improve. I want to be better. And that is the case. Now, I have completely spoke for the full first half. We were winning 1-0. Villegas got a goal. Lesueur got the assist. And we have absolutely dominated. Nottingham Forest have had one shot. They didn't get it on target. We're dominating. I'm very happy. And I'm very comfortable. There's players who aren't performing particularly well. And that's a little bit of a concern. The only thing I'm going to do just now is I'm going to bring on McClelland for Gomez. He's just looking a bit tired, and I really don't want to lose him to another injury. And I am very paranoid that he is more injury prone than the game is letting me know he is. I'm going to tell Rakoba, I'm going to tell Derry that I am not happy with their performances. And let's see if we can get a better second half from them. The good thing for Rakoba is if Jones is out, you are my main striker just now until Jones is back and fit. This is your time to step up and prove me that you should be starting over him. Villegas. Villegas has really stepped up the last few games after, I think it was the last episode I really criticised, maybe the one before it, but since I gave him quite a public criticism here on YouTube, he stepped up his performances, so I am very happy with that. I never have actually managed to get that set piece coach, because truthfully, I forgot to make a move for him again. So I'll try and do that between games. Oh, man. Ba-ba. What I'm enjoying is just the passing that we're getting going again. It looks like for whatever reason we've got out of that little funk we were in. But it's that period of spell we just lost form for no fucking reason. And the kind of the way we began the season went as well, the exact same way, has really, really hampered our chances of even competing for the league this year. But we're still competing for top 4, which is good. But it's not where we inevitably want to be. And is it about maybe signing players now for the fine margins that we're just not getting? Possibly. I think this summer will be the window where if we don't get it right and win the league with Arsenal, wouldn't be too surprised if we are moved on by the club. I'm going to bring on Diabate, I'm going to bring on Chang Hyuk because neither Derry nor Rakoba are playing particularly well. Not as Marin, to be fair, so I'm going to bring on Bjorn Solheim for his debut. He is the man that we signed from Bodo Glimt and kept him out on loan there until December, the end of their full season. We bought him last January, I think. He was in the world's top 10 best prospects or top 20? He was top 10, along with Chang Hyuk. It was Aziz and Mohammed, who were the boys that made the top 20. But yeah, there he is. Stats aren't in particularly special just now, but technically he's getting there. Needs to work on his strength, but he has a lot of very good attributes, especially in the mental department for a guy his age, which I am loving to see. Though when he comes on here, he will not be going out on loan because he can't play for 3 clubs, so I'm making him pretty much now going, you're in my squad till the end of the season, and we'll make a decision then. I'm going to try and put Chang Hyuk out on loan. I do have a player that I'm looking at as a third choice striker. Late 20s, so it should, like, experienced enough to just come in and kind of slot in. But Chang Hyuk needs a lot more regular game time than we can give him just now. So him going out on loan is probably for the best. We did try and get some. We tried to gauge some interest pre-January, but I don't know. I find the game's weirdly not broken, but you can buy players before January, you just can't register before January. So I don't understand why the AI or like the AI managers don't try and make bids so that they've got players ready on the 1st of January. Like, you're not going to do all your signings pre-January, absolutely not, but there's a couple you probably could. I don't know, I just find it weird that the game does it, but whatever. Shang-Chi's going through 1-on-1, and he puts it home, something Rakoba couldn't do this game. It's his second goal of the season, his first game in the cup game against Fulham. Chang-Hyuk pretty much making a claim for make me the second choice boss, but no, I probably won't. We have made 4 changes. We can make 1 more, and I'm going to bring off Laskowski. I'm going to bring on Van Langen, who is just back, I think, from injury. If he's not just back, he's been back maybe a game before, or 2 games before. I don't really remember. But we'll give him minutes for the last 20 minutes or so, and try and get his fitness back up. We've done really well today, actually. None of us have only had 2 shots all game, not hit 1 on target. We've hit 21 shots with 10 on target, converting only 2 of those 10. As we just watch the minutes go by, this is probably us just kicking the ball about until the ref blows the whistle, which I'm okay with. McClelland with an awful ball over the top. Talking about 15 seconds left of this game, and the whistle goes. It's Arsenal 2, Nottingham Forest now. That was a good win for us, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to criticise Rakoba's game or performance. Can't remember what Derry's was, but you know, he's been decent enough for long enough that I don't really mind him having a bad game or two. Rakoba really needs to show me something, which he hasn't done. Solheim has now made his debut. Estrada's close to us having to play Benfica another 5 million. We played Laskowski in enough games that we paid whoever we signed him from an extra 10 million. You're passing? Yes. Where are you, you prick? Rakoba! Nope. Discuss. 1 player. Criticise last game. Yeah, he scored too many chances. I've ruined his mood a little, but fuck him. Join me in a few minutes as we take on Middlesbrough in the FA Cup 3rd round. Also, because I forgot to mention it, we've got Manchester United in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Go us. Fucking injuries again. I don't have a goalkeeper for the next 2 weeks. Fucking Pinheiro's got a fucking virus or something, but he's also requested to come off the transfer list, so that's nice. And I've accepted that because I've got fucking 1 goalkeeper, and he's a youth player. So Hislop is making his professional debut at 17, and oh my fucking Christ, I hope our defence is on point. So Hislop is in goals, a back 4 of Gomez, Van Langen, Arndt and Van Dessel. Solheim and Ernst will start the game as the defence mids, with Williams, Sinval and Diabate as their attacking mids, with Chang-Hyuk up front. On the bench we have Badji, Laskowski, McClelland, Lee Ji-duk, Guilherme, Derry, Villegas, Rakoba and Lesueur. I am also aware that usually if we do the beginning of the January window, then we'll do the end, or just after the end of the January window, but there is kind of big games in this window. We've got the Manchester United semi-finals, the 2 legs of that. We have European games, so there is kind of big games throughout this month, which it's kind of left me a bit unsure on what to do for the next episode. Because I don't want to just come back like mid-January and then have like 3 episodes just based in January. But I don't want to sit and have like a fucking 4-game episode or something that takes like an hour. Do I just do? I think I've done it before. I've taken in like half-time end result type thing. Maybe that's an option. And maybe only picking 1 or 2 of the games to show fully. I don't know, but the next episode will be the end of the January transfer window in some capacity. Just I don't know how we're doing it as of yet. So there's that. There is definitely that. We had loan offers in for 3 goalkeepers. 2 were rejected because we refused a mandatory fee because I didn't want them permanently. I just wanted them till the end of the season. One we had... Chang Hyuk hits the post. One we had agreed with the club, but the player didn't want to come be back up. Chang Hyuk received a loan offer from Villarreal. They wanted it to be a squad player. I wanted it to be an important player. Where I said, look, if you're playing him, you don't need to pay anything. If you're not paying him, we want you to pay his full wages plus like 250 grand a month or something. And they were like, or squad player, we pay some of his wages when we play him. And I was like, no. So Chang Hyuk's still here. Although he still looks more likely to score than Recoba, so I'm not actually too annoyed. I've got a funny feeling that I'm going to be punting Recoba at the end of the window. Not the end of the window, end of the season. We've been awarded a penalty. I don't know who's going to hit this, actually. Sinval, maybe? No, it's Chang Hyuk. And he slots it home as his third goal of the season, second in 2 games. I think he scored in all 3 domestic competitions for us this season now. He scored in the Carabao quarter-final. He scored in the FA Cup and he scored in the league. He's actually doing alright for himself. Definitely making the point to... Making the point? Wow, I am doing really bad with English today. Making a case to stay and be second choice. There's a young centre-half I've had 2 loan offers for, which we'd love for him to go out on loan, actually. He looks like a prospect. Not ready for first-team football as of yet, but a good loan would not be a bad thing. So we accepted offers for him. We didn't offer him out for loan, to be fair. He was only 17. I tend to start offering players out when they become like 18 if they look like they're going to be good enough, and then if they're not, 17 just to get them out. To get them like game time and trying up the value if you do try and sell them then. But anyway, Ernst out to Van Dessel now. Who could have just put it back to Ernst but chose against it. Gomez on a booking. Don't know why I didn't play Golasso actually now I think about it. Don't know why I didn't play Golasso. But I didn't. Here we are. All going well. I'm going to give Badgie some minutes in the second half of this game as well. And Lee G. Duke. Just to give them minutes. It's the type of game that I should be able to bring them on with absolutely no issue. But with the defence we had, I wanted to make... The defence with the goalkeeper we've got, sorry, I wanted to make sure we kind of were playing better and had a good lead before doing those type of changes today. Or before starting them necessarily. The only one who did kind of get started out of those French players was Williams. We received a bid from Fulham for Williams, but Williams didn't want to go to Fulham, and the offer was okay-ish, but I was like, do you know what, if he doesn't want to go, he's happy just now just staying and being part of the squad. I'm not really using him a lot, but he's a good handy option to have, so I'm not in a rush to move him on. And the fact he's homegrown makes a big difference when it comes to our Euro squads. I would very much like a second goal before half time. It's really annoyed me that the ball playing centre half is gave the ball to just a normal central defender because he couldn't be arsed trying to find a pass. That's slightly irked me. Good, but a play here. Sinval. Oh, he's hit the post. Fucking hell. He sent the keeper the wrong way and everything. Gomez having a really bad game. I'm actually going to have to bring on McClelland, I think. Yeah, I'm not happy with your performance at all. I'm going to... Oh, no, wrong player. I'm going to bring on McClelland because Gomez is having a howler. So is Williams, but I'm kind of willing to give him more chance. And we'll see how this half goes. So McClelland will come on for Gomez. Downside, it pretty much means that nobody's going to be bombing as much down that right-hand side, but it should make us defensively solid, or a bit more defensively solid, which I'm okay with, to be honest. Good bit of play here, though. I think he's offside. I think he is offside. Let's see, what does VAR say? He's offside. Who fucking knew it? Half hour left to play. We're doing okay. We're not doing amazing. Williams is having an absolute howler. But I kind of... It's weird when I bring a guy in for the cold like that, I don't kind of hold it against them when they play absolutely shit. I'm going to bring on Rakoba out wide. I'm going to keep Chang Hyuk on. I am going to bring on Lee Ji Duk, but bring off Ernst. I'm going to get Solheim to play probably the full 90. I'm going to bring on badges now for Van Langen. We have one sub left to make, although Solheim is looking a bit tired. Sinval. Cuts it back for Solheim. Bjarne Solheim gets his first goal for the club. I'm happy with that. Two of our young signings that we've made since we've been at Arsenal get only 2 goals of this game so far as we make a bundle of changes. Pretty much a routine-ish game. It's bad enough that Hislop's playing today. I think Hislop's going to have to play against Manchester United. Fuck, I really might need to step up and try and get a goalkeeper in. Fuck. The one thing I will say about the interest in Pinheiro, anyone that wanted to sign him on a permanent, it has disappeared. The only people that seem to be still interested in him were loan options, which was I don't want to loan him out, so... Oh, you've got to score that, Hyuk. I don't know how you didn't. I'm going to make one more change here. I'm going to bring on Jordan Derry for Diabate. Diabate's looking tired, and I'm probably going to need him more than I'm going to need Solheim in the next game. I have options for his position. Badgie with an awful header. And it's a goal. Unlucky Hislop. I'm going to blame Badgie for that one. Right, let's see how my comfortable game is going now. G Duke gets it to Rakoba, plays it to Derry. He took about 4 touches too many there. Still got 10 minutes left though, which is fine, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to demand more. Oh, that's went bad. That has went real fucking bad. I was tempted to try and recall one of our 2 goalkeepers we've got out on loan. One is out to get the minutes to develop, one was get out on minutes to get sold, but I generally think the one who's out for minutes to be sold, I might have to bring him back. I don't think I can continue with Hislop. He's not good enough, and it's not his fault. He's 17. He's not meant to be good enough. But it's the sake I bring back a goalkeeper to be third choice for like the rest of the season, because he's not going to really. Once Pinheiro's fit, he's not going to play, and once Norris is fit, he's definitely not going to play. Well, we're through anyway. A 2-1 victory. All in all, relatively happy with the game. No real surprises. Hislop makes his debut. Yada, yada, yada. So this is our schedule for January, and it is a hectic one. Our next game is on Wednesday, and it's Manchester United. I am not playing Hislop in that game. I think if I can, I'm saying this, please say I can bring you back. Oh, fuck. I really want you back. I can bring you back though, but you're playing every week. Oh, fuck. Oh no, it's the one guy I probably didn't want to bring back. Oh, fuck. So we've got Manchester United next. We then play Liverpool, Manchester United second leg, Chelsea, Olympiacos in the Champions League. Sorry, if we beat the FA Cup fourth round, Manchester City, Feyenoord in the Champions League, and then Wolves. I have a absolute jam-packed January, and I do not know how we're going to do this. If this was like any other month, this would be a lot easier for me, because I would just say, well, we'll do the second leg here and we'll do whatever. But so many of these games seem big. I don't know what we're going to do in the next episode, but it'll be a long one because it will be the end of the transfer window. How we get through all those games and I show it somehow, God only knows at this point. Yeah. Let's see how tomorrow goes. If you liked today's video, please leave a thumbs up and hit the channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.